Good morning, students. Welcome back to Information Technology. Server-side scripting, hypertext preprocessor, that is PHP. This is the lecture 2. In these lectures, you are going to learn PHP case sensitive. In the last lectures, we have seen how to write PHP program. Also, how to install the Jam server on our computers. Once you install the Jam server on your computer, you are able to run the PHP program in the browser. Once again, we revise how we have written the PHP programs in the last lectures. First, we have installed the Jam server. Once we successfully install the Jam server, we have opened any text editor, that is Notepad or Sublime text editors, and we have written the PHP programs. While writing the PHP programs, once you finish writing the PHP program, we must give the PHP extension to the PHP programs, and we are going to save the same program in the Jam folder where you install the Jam server. In that folder, htdocs, in that htdocs folder you have to create a new folder like a project, and you can save your all project in the same folder. Once you save that PHP program in the same folder, then you can go to the browser and type localhost and the name of the project directory. Once you finish typing the localhost and the project directory name, press the enter key. You will see the list of file on server directory. You have to click on the PHP programs. Once you click on the PHP program, you will see the output of your first PHP program. So like this, we have seen how to run the PHP program in the last lectures. In these lectures, we are going to learn PHP case sensitive. So PHP case sensitive hypertext preprocessor. In this, while writing the variable names are case sensitive. However, keyword, for example, if, else, break, for, while, echo, etc., and the functions class name are case insensitive. In PHP, these keywords are insensitive, means you can write anyhow. You can write if capital, else e capital, break capital, or in while w capital, means anyhow you can write. That are not case sensitive. You know, the case sensitive means how you have written the same word require another place as it is. For example, if you have written small, the another place also you are going to write the if statement small. For example, the echo keyword is case insensitive in the program. Echo keyword is case insensitive in the program. We are going to see now the program how to write by using the echo word 3 times anyhow. So while writing this program, you can write this program by using echo word capital, small, or in between any letters small you can write. So let's see how you can write the same program by using the Sublime text editors. Going to the file, click on new, and then you can use here the same program by using the processor. You know that while using this PHP program, we must use the processing instruction, that is PHP and question mark greater than sign for the end, that allow us to move into and out of PHP mode. Even it is allows to embed HTML code within the PHP code. So now let's start. Remaining tag will remain same, other tag will remain same, that is first one is exclamation doc type HTML. After that we use HTML tag, then we use head tag, title, then we can give the title testing echo keyword. After that you can close the head tag and then start with the body. After body we can start with start and end processing instruction, that is PHP, and then question mark greater than sign, that close PHP tag. Okay, so here echo you can write in capital, then in the small, and then again in like a toggle case here. So echo capital I have written hello world, then I use the BR tag, then echo small I have written, and then the, as you know that this in the PHP echo word you can write anyhow, this is not a case sensitive. Okay, once you finish writing, close that PHP uh, processing instruction, and then close the body tag. Once you close the body tag, then close the HTML tag. Save this program. In the jam server folder ht docs, and there you have created the project folder. In that project folder you are going to save your file with the name. Click on save. And how to run the PHP program? To run the PHP program, you have to go to the browser. In the browser you are going to type here local host, then forward slash, and then the directory name where you save your a PHP file, and press enter key. You will get a list of directory files, a list of file or server directory you will get. In this you have to click on the save PHP file, which PHP file you just now saved, that you have to click. Now say echo.php, I have said click on this, then you will get a output. Now see the hello world, hello world, hello world, three times it is printed, because in the program I have written this hello world 3 times by using the echo keyword. So echo keyword I use first, then second, and then the third. So this case sensitive, this echo keyword is case insensitive in the program. So this is the output of that program. So in this example, HTML tag BR tag is enclosed in echo output string. So you can see here BR tag is enclosed in echo output string. So that's why you got a 3 different line output. Now we are going to see the PHP variable. Let's see the PHP variables. The PHP variable is a symbol or name that stands for a value. Variables are used for storing values such as the numeric values, character strings, or memory addresses, so that they can be used in any part of the program. But some rules are there. Whenever we declare any variable in any programming language, we have to follow the rules. And here also in the PHP there are some rules are there that we are going to follow. For example, rule for the declaring PHP variables are, first rule is variable start with the dollar sign. In PHP, variable start with the dollar sign followed by the name of the variable. Means $a, this is the variable. Okay, so like this variable you can give. A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. Whenever you are going to start the variable, it should start with the letter. For example, $a is the letter. Okay, or you can start that variable with the underscore. A variable name cannot start with a number. Means $2, $3, $4. You should not give like this name to the variable. So variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscore. For example, A to Z, 0 to 9, and underscore. So like this name you can give. Means with the alphabet you can use the number, that is called alphanumeric, or you can use the character, or you can use the underscore. Okay, this way you can give the variable name. So variable names are case sensitive. Just now you have seen that echo keyword I use, that is sensitive, but here case sensitivities means how you are using the variable on the place, the other place you have to use the same. Means capital means capital, small means small, both this place it should be small. So $age variable and $age, these two variables are different. This one and this one, both the variables are different, because one is capital, one is small. So the computer will understand you have defined two different variables. So this way you have to declare the variables. Either you can write variable all small or all capital. So these are the rule for declaring the variable in PHP. So there are three different variable scope in PHP. There are three different variable scopes in PHP. They are local, global and static. Local, global and static. A variable declared outside a function has a global scope. When you are going to declare the variable outside of the function, this is called the global scope. These two variable $a equal 20, $c equal 15. These two variables are called as the global scope and can only be accessed outside a function and can be accessed outside the function. So variable $a, okay, and $c, but you use here in the inside, so it can be accessed. So and variable declared within a function has a local scope. If you have declared this variable in the function, it become a local scope. So within a function has a local scope and can only be accessed within that function. For example, variable b. So variable b is a local scope. So now we are going to see how to declare the global variable and the local scope variable as well as the static. Okay, there are three different scopes are there in the PHP. So let's see, here also one program is given, but I am going to show you the another program how to write by using the global scope, local scope and the static scopes. Okay, so go to the Sublime text editor. Now here I have written the program for the global scope. I'm going to explain this one. So your remaining HTML tag will remain same, that is doc type HTML body. Here you are going to use the PHP and this is the global scope. $x equal 5. $x equal 5. This variable is start with the alphabet. As you know the rule, what the rule is saying you that variable start with $sign followed by the name of the variable. So here it start with the $sign followed by name of the variable. $x equal 5. The 5 value is assigned to the $x variable. Okay, the variable x 5 value is assigned. Now a variable name must start with the letter or the underscore. Here it start with the letter. Okay, we can use this variable like underscore, like this also we can use. Then variable name cannot start with the number. It should not start with the number like this. You cannot start with the number, this variable. So variable can start with the alphabet, underscore, but it should not start with the number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric. Alphanumeric can contain, so x1, like this variable is valid variable. So this way you can give. So now you understood how to declare the variable, and this variable you have declared $x equal 5, that is a global scope. Okay, this global scope. Now we are going to use this function myTest to test it. So here I use the 2 forward slash, that is called the comments. Okay, the comment in PHPs are the statement in PHP code which are not visible in the output of the program, and it is ignored during the execution. It is ignored during the execution. Suppose you have removed this 2 slash, it become a statement and this will be executed, but if you use the 2 forward slash, it become a comments. Okay, the comments are the statement in PHP code which are not visible in the output of the program, and it is ignored during the execution. A single line comment is possible if one adds, but double forward slash or hash, the hash sign also we can use as a comments, but in PHP mostly we use 2 forward slash. Okay, so before a statement in PHP, a multi-line comments is possible with by using single line and using the asterisk sign. So asterisk sign, if you give the multi-line, so this is all this become a gray color, means this is multi-lines. At a time all the comments are taken. So for that purpose you can use the this forward slash and asterisk sign. So all statement what you have written in the program, that will be invisible and it will be not execute in your program. So now functions, I am using my test function. Here you can take any name of the function. I have taken my test. You can take my count function or any other function. So now using, and if you want to give the comments, so you can understand how you are written this echo statement, for what reason you have written that echo statement. Okay, for that reason we can use the comment. So using x inside this function will generate an error, so that reason I have used the comment. Okay, so using x inside this function will generate an error because it is outside, that's why it is called the global scope. So echo statement will print this statement on the page, variable x inside function, and then the dollar x means this value will be printed over here. Okay, and then close the curly bracket which is started over here, that should be closed over here. Now my test again, you see, if you use outside, then the result will be because the global scope will be displayed over there. So echo variable x outside function is and the variable, so this the result will be declared. Here you will get a result, here you will not get result because this is inside and this is the outside. So save this program and go to the browser and see the output. What output you will get? We are going to type over here localhost / and project names, then you will see the list of the directory here, the parent directory shown. In that your file, which name you are going use to save this file, that name file you have to find over here. Now global scope, click on the global scope and check it. See, the variable x inside function no value will be displayed, but variable x outside function is shown 5, means this is called the global scope. This is called a global scope. Once again you can see the programs will come to know. See, the global scopes, the variable is declared outside, that's why you got the output outside, but if it is declared inside, you will get a result over here. Okay, now if I am copying here and pasting here, control x and pasting inside the function, suppose here, and saving this program, now see the output will change. Refresh this. Now see, the variable x inside the function is 5, output means it become a inside now. So before it was global, now it become a local scope. When you declaring variable inside a function, that become a local scope. Okay, so once again we'll see that another program that is called local. So in the local, here before that in global scope I have declared the variable outside, now I have declared the variable inside the function. The function my test, in that $x equal 5 I have declared, this become a local scope. So this statement will display the output, but here outside, using x outside the function will generate an error. Now suppose if you cut and paste outside, it will display error over here. Okay, now save this program and check in the browser, localhost, press enter key and the local.php, open this and check. See, variable x outside function is no value, but variable x inside function is shown 5. So undefined variable x here, that's why you got an error over here, but here result you got because inside the function that value is displayed. So here variable we use x equal 5, that is inside the function. This is called the local scope. So now we have seen local scope as well as the global scope. Now one is left, that is called the static scope. Okay, so static scope, in this when you use the statics keyword, normally when a function is completed or executed, all of its variables are deleted. However, sometime we want a local variable not to be declared, we need it for a further job. So to do this, we are going to use the static keyword. When you first declare the variable, look here, in this variable also is declared here. I'll show you the another one output. Here variable is declared static $x equal 0, echo $x, here output you will get of the x. Okay, again $x plus plus increment is given, means the output will be 1, 2 and 0, 1 and 2, like this output you want. Then you can write like this, echo, then BR statement you can use, my test, then echo again BR test, again my test, like this function 3 times if you use, and if you see the output, you'll come to know that $x equal first 0, then 1 and then 2 output will get. So for that reason we can use this static keywords. When a function is executed, then all of its variables are deleted. In a some case, if we want to local variable not to be deleted, and then the use of static keyword is must use. Okay, so let's see the output. Save this program and go to the local host and type the directory name and press enter key, and here is the static keyword.php, and see the output 0 1 2. Okay, means function is executed and then all of its variables are deleted, and in some case if we want to local variable not to be deleted, then we can use the static keyword. So these are the different scope. There are the first there are three different variable scopes: local scope, global scope, and static scope. Okay, so now we are going to see the data type in PHP. What are the data type in PHP? So data types in PHP data types. Variable can store data of different types, and PHP support the following data type, that is string, integer, float, boolean, array, and null. So 6 data types are there in PHP. Now we are going to see first one is the string. So by look at this program here, echo string variable, this statement will be displayed. Why we use the echo keyword? To display the statement on the web page. So here the $x will display the hello world over there. Echo variable dump, if you use, then it will display the different output. The dump variable gives different output for each type of data type. It gives the length of string for a string data type, and it gives actual digit for integer data type, and true false for boolean data types. Now here integer is there, that's why you will get the output integer 1 2 3 if you use the variable dump. So let's see, like this program we are going to write in Sublime text editor, and we can change, go to make new file or copy this one, new file we can make, paste over here, and we can use the first tag, that is doc type HTML, then HTML, then we can use the body, and we will close the body tag, and then the HTML tag. Now save this program with string dot php. Save. Once you save, then see I have written a echo br tag by using br tag string. So this will be displayed on the web page with the output hello world, because I have declared the variable $x hello world. Again here I use echo variable underscore dump. This will display the output of the same again, but you will get a length of the string, means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. This 12 characters are there in the hello world, that will be displayed there. And then again $x equal 1 2 3, this echo variable dumps will display the integers int word with this number. Let's see the output now. Save this program and go to the browser, localhost, type here localhost project, where you save your PHP file, and then click on string.php. Now see here. Okay, let's see the output now. Go to the file, click on save, and then go to the browser and refresh the page and type your localhost project. Once you type localhost project, you will get a directory. In that you have to click on the store file. Just now we save this file with the name string.php, so click on that string.php. So you got an output like this: string, total string means text is counted, that is hello world with the 13, because we use here variable dump. So variable dump every time will display the different output. Now second time also it displayed a different output. Now see 1 2 3, how many integer numbers are there? 4. So 4 here it is given. How many characters are there in this text? 13. So 13 is shown over here. So this is the output of that programs. So variable can store data of different type, and PHP support the data types, that is string, integer, float, boolean, array and nulls. Before that we have seen the comment in PHP. The comments are statement in PHP code which are not visible in the output, as I showed you here. These are the comments. It is ignored during the execution, and a single line comments is possible if one adds two forward slide or hash before a statement in PHP. But if you want to display multi-line comments, then you can use single forward slash and the asterisk sign, so it will catch multi-line comments. Now see here the multi-line comment here, like this you can use the forward slash and the asterisk sign. So I hope you understood comments, data type in PHP, different variable scope in PHP, rules declaring PHP variables, and PHP case sensitive. If you have any queries, you can ask me by sending the message in my personal WhatsApp, or you can directly call. So I hope you understood this PHP program. Last lectures I've seen the simple PHP program, and these lectures we have seen 4 different type of program by using local scope, global scope, statics and the PHP case sensitive or echo in case sensitive statement. The next lectures we are going to learn control structure in PHP by using if statement in PHP, if else statement in PHP. Thank you.